Hey everyone, it's Dream, and welcome back to Tuesdays with Dream. This week I'm going to be telling you about the chemo, or it's not chemo, the immunotherapy treatments that I get every other week. And it's basically 2 times out of a month, I go up to Dornbecker's in Portland and I get immunotherapy treatments. And the drug that I get is called nivolumab, and it's still technically like a clinical trial sort of thing, but it is FDA approved to use on like the cancers that I have. And basically, it's a drug that causes my immune system to like fight back on the cancer cells because with the genetic disorder that I have, which is why I get all these cancers, is because my body, everybody's body has a gene, and that gene is responsible for attacking the bad cells that pop up so that you don't develop cancer. But unfortunately, both my parents have Lynch syndrome, so the gene has one bad copy and one good copy, and so you get one copy from each of your parents, and I got both of their bad copies. And so I have this rare genetic disorder called biallelic mismatch repair deficiency, which makes it to where my body, when a cancer cell pops up, it can't stop it. It can't stop it from multiplying. And so that's what happens. The cancer cells come and they multiply and I get cancer everywhere. And it's yeah, that's basically what I've been dealing with. And so this drug is kind of amazing in the sense that it helps my body basically kind of, I don't know how to describe it or if this is even 100% correct, but it kind of makes it seem like I have that gene that works. And it does kill the cancer cells and it stops them from growing and it stops them from reproducing and it stops them from causing any more cancer in my body. And I've been on this treatment for 3 or 4 months now. I don't quite remember. But the last scan that I had of my liver, which is where one of my cancers metastasized, it, the lesions are down 80% in just 3 months. And that's pretty amazing. And so basically, since this treatment is very mild, I'm going to keep doing it probably, until I can't handle it anymore, just because it's not only a cancer treatment, it's a cancer preventative measure. And if I don't do something to prevent these cancers, then I will keep getting them. And obviously, you don't want that, and so why not just do it? So, how it works is when I go to the hospital, I go to the clinic, the hematology oncology clinic, it's on the 10th floor, and I check in and, get your vitals done, get your blood pressure, get your height, your weight, your temperature, and check back into a room. And I talk with my doctor, and he makes sure that I haven't had any like problems since he's seen me last. Do a standard checkup, like check for lumps and bumps, things like that. And then after I'm done talking with him, I go back into this infusion bay where they have all these like beds that are separated with like curtains and things, and I get accessed. I have a port. My port gets accessed, and they put the medicine in. And the medicine takes an hour to infuse. And once it's done infusing, I get to go home, and I don't really have any immediate side effects. I don't feel any different. I just go on with my life like nothing happened. It's really not that big a deal for me, which is kind of great because I have had chemos in the past that did make me sick, and my hair has fallen out. That's why it's short right now. But this treatment doesn't make my hair fall out. It doesn't make my skin turn gray, like, that sometimes it happens when you go through chemo. It, it makes me tired. That's the main thing. It just makes me really tired. And so I sleep a lot, which is not a bad thing. I like to sleep, but, and it gives me restless leg, which is kind of awful. And that was probably the hardest part. But I found a medicine that I take every night, and it helps it to where it doesn't happen. And so that's great. I haven't had it since I've started that medicine, and so no problems. Besides that, it's pretty great. I feel very lucky to have the doctors that I have, and yeah, that's basically it. That's as simple as it gets. I just do that 2 times a month, and that's it. Those are the only days that I have to deal with cancer. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please tune in next week for more Tuesdays with Dreams, spreading childhood cancer awareness one Tuesday at a time. And don't forget to donate to Camp Millennium. Thank you.